Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 14 of the Regulation E season of Pokemon A to Z. We're here with another solo episode with your boy Mangini, the Amazing, also known as Mangini A to Z. And honestly, it should be good fun. We're having 2 starter episodes in a row. We haven't had that since Double Typhlosion. I've never been confused about whether we've done starters before or not. In the history of this series, we have good old Chesnaught, who is an absolute classic. And we have a Pokemon who honestly is pretty fun, though definitely the more underused of their pairing, which is the Therian Thundurus. So, yeah, definitely 2 interesting pokes. Overgrown Bulletproof, as we've seen with the magical Pokemon that is Kamoa, as it's come into the scene. Bulletproof is a really good ability, and when you're combining it with like a terrestrialization that resists Fairy, it means that you can have a lot of free opportunities against Flutter Mane, so that's definitely something that is pretty interesting. And Grass and Fighting is an okay typing. I wish Bulletproof made you immune to Moonblast, just because it seems like it would fit, and also, you know, Generation 6 and everything. Yeah, so Chesnaught has an okay attack stat, a pretty solid defense stat, and then it's just kind of okay everywhere else. You'd really appreciate less special attack and potentially less speed. But, you know, it's okay. I think we've got Decidueye coming up at some point. it's a little while before Decidueye, but the Histway one has the same typing. Also Breloom. I did do a Breloom episode. Breloom is pretty good. Let's see if this can sort of follow that. It doesn't have access to Mark Punch or Technician, so I think that there's... Yeah, so there's Body Press is certainly a major distinguishing factor from Decidueye and the other one, because it does have access to Iron Defense. As well as you could theoretically do Bulk Up with like Drain Punch, but then no, it doesn't learn Drain Punch. No, it does, yeah. But then you'd be doing Body Press, so you'd be doing 2 fighting moves, which isn't great there. And it does have access to Belly Drum, which, as we saw with Charizard, is the best move ever. Has access to Wild Guard, that's cool. It's got Taunt, it does have Synthesis, it's got Spiky Shield, which I believe was originally its signature move before they gave it to Togedemaru Damaru and then Glamora, and now also Ogerpon. Oh yeah, it's kind of fire weak, huh? It's interesting. So yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards maybe like an Iron Defense set. Iron Defense Body Press with maybe Terra Fire. Though then weak to thing, but you know, I'll just think on that in a bit. Knockoff as well. Honestly, it's got a really good moveset, right? I was thinking Leech Seed was probably a move that I was including on the Body Press set, and then maybe it's knockoff. It could be just Seed Bomb for just consistent damage though, without having the drain that Woodhammer puts on your health total. You don't have the same crit immunity that Sliggoo does, which isn't great. It isn't great. You also don't have like the immediate heavy slam damage, which is also not great. Did you get Curse? Yes. I was briefly looking at Gyro Ball. It's just too fast. Level 100 is really where you can actually use Gyro Ball. At level 50, you really need to be like stack attacker levels of slow. I think that I'd probably lean towards like a bulk up set. So Thund, this one is really cool. So it's got Volt Absorb, which means it is only weak to Ice and Rock. Though obviously Ice is quite good in the format. And then it has 145 special attack, which means it is very, very immediately strong, even without a boost or a boosting ability. So I definitely would be tempted to throw like a Life Orb on it and then maybe run it with some form of speed control. I could do this with an offensive version of Chesnaught as well, because Chesnaught does have an okay attack stat, and Close Combat is 120 base power, and Woodhammer is 120 base power. And then outside of that, it's got some like Earthquake, which is good. It's got, I think, Rock Slide, which is fine. So we could run like a physical... do you get Sword Stance actually? Yeah, you do. You could run like a 3-attack Sword Stance set, and then try to run this on like a form of Tailwind, and then still have the like the Terra Steel Overgrow. Like that's not a terrible idea. You probably want Terra Fire over Terra Steel because you don't want to be weak to fire. Before Terra, so fire is weak to what? Ground, rock, and water, all of which you resist before you Terra with Chesnaught, which is cool. Obviously, Ogerpon Wellspring, sort of general concern there, but I think I might try this and then throw like a Volbeat or something on the team. We definitely want like a bit of attack. We definitely want a bit of speed if we're planning on running this in Tailwind. And then, yeah, I'm thinking like a Life Orb Thundurus, which is Thunderbolt. Could be HP Flying. Obviously, we've been seeing that, not HP Flying, Terra Blast Flying. We've been seeing that Terra Blast is a very strong move on flying types because flying is just quite good in the current format. Now, this Pokemon is naturally slower than Ogerpon, but a lot of Ogerpons will be running sets that are slower than what I'm likely to be running. And then, what is the main check to this dual stab in the current format? Is there like a significant mon that I would think to struggle breaking? I guess some Iron Hand sets are pretty annoying. I don't think there's another super relevant electric type. You're also okay into Iron Hands, right? Because you're immune to Wild Charge, you resist Heavy Slam, and you resist Drain Punch. Though you're not going to do great breaking it. I could bring Psychic. Did you get Acid Spray? No. Sludge Bomb's okay. I don't know why I think Sludge Bomb is okay. Like, it hits Rillaboom, but so does Terra Blast Flying. Yeah, I mean... So Chesnaught doesn't make any sense. It's got... It could be Nasty Plot then, or even Substitute, actually. You could do Sub. That's meant to say Terra Blast. You could do Sub, and then take advantage of... like, Protects and the like. Get an offensive Fake Out user, maybe get... Probably not Ogerpon. My soul definitely wants me to say Ogerpon, but probably not an Ogerpon on this team. Get an offensive Fake Out user for sure. Get something else. I don't know. I'm not. My brain is not remembering words. Probably like a Hark on the team would be good if I'm trying to take advantage of Trick Room. Getting a not Trick Room. The other one. Rock Slide, Flare Blitz, and what is the preferred last move on this Hark set? I've definitely been leaning towards Terra Grass on more recent occasions. Oh, Extreme Speed though. Could do Terra Normal. I don't know. I'd probably not gravitate too heavily around it. So price to Tailwind setters. There's definitely Torn. There's also Volbeat and Illumise. Do they get a Helping Hand? They do. The other thing is Tail Whip. No Tail Whip, because Tail Whip, I believe, drops the defense stat of both opposing Pokemon by 1 stage. Yeah. Is there a Tail Whip prankster in the current format? There isn't. That's interesting. So I think I'm probably leaning towards Illumise on this team. I probably want to use Struggle Bug with these mons. I definitely need more speed. I don't even know why I'm like max HP. Like, I need to be fast. I need health as well, right? Don't get me wrong. But I also need to be fast. Being fast is pretty important on a Tailwind team. Considering that was what I decided to do. Covert Cloak. Prankster, Tailwind. Do you get Taunt? No. Okay. Probably Thunderwave. Definitely Helping Hand, and then I think I was Struggle Bug last, was what I was thinking. That's why I wanted to run this one. It could definitely still be Pounce, and then you would run Volbeat, but I think I'm going to go with Struggle Bug. I want to be fast, because I just don't want to be slower than like an opposing Torn. I don't really feel as much benefit to being slower than a random opposing Torn. And then, yeah, Terra Dark is like the high utility one. So, if I'm throwing this on a team, yeah, I would like a good Fake Out abuser for sure. Not Fake Out, like Mon with Fake Out. Ooh, Iron Hand, Infernape. I didn't mean Iron Hands, but obviously Iron Hands is definitely quite good itself. Could do Monkey Dory, it's a new Pokemon. And it is pretty fast with itself. Does it have Icy Wind? No, but it does have Fake Out, which is cool. And Frisk. So, Also, it probably has Acid Spray, right? Yeah, it does. Cool. Yeah, I guess Acid Spray, Fake Out, Psychic, Protect. Do you get Expanding Force, by the way? No, okay. Because this is faster than Thundurus, I can use it to break down. The main Pokemon I would say that we are likely to be trying to break with this is Cresselia. We definitely would be trying to break Cresselia with this like Acid Spray and Terra Blast sort of double up. Yeah, no, it definitely would be Cresselia. I don't know if Protect should be a different move. There's probably other good moves here. What deals with that? I mean, I guess every Steel type. Do I feel like I threaten Heatran into Terrain enough? Because if I don't, I could run Lando. Though Lando plus Hark is already not great. What else hits? So there's Heatran and Goldango are the main ones. So Goldango is not a problem because of Arcanine. What's my best way to beat Heatran? On like a random on this format. I guess you can pick up Water. It's a secondary fighting type, which I'm not in love with. Could do Ogerpon Wellspring for sure. Other water types. Could do Melodic, which is meant to be like an Intimidate check. Obviously, we do have this on Clear Amulet as well. But I could do like a more offensive variant of Melodic with, sorry, Competitive, Scald. I mean, it's got a lot of moves that are good. It's probably like, could do Icy Wind, Draining Kiss with Terra Fairy. And then sort of use this mon to annoy Genpows. Is not like a terrible idea. That's not fairy at all. Because it is already pretty tanky. And then I'll probably do this with like some Fizz-Def investment. But modest, I need a good bit of speed, I need a good bit of health. Though health is not as important when you are using Draining Kiss for recovery. You are kind of incentivized to run less health because then you like a more direct defense EVs, because then you recover more as a percentage of your overall bulk. Though I don't know what the maths is on the returns for that, so I'm probably just going to stick to like odd health. Proc Citrus Berry is better. Yeah, I think this is what I'll go with. Chesnaught, Thund, and then Arc, Illumise, Monkey, and Melodic. It seems pretty fun. I'm definitely interested to see Monkey Dory and like try it out. Melodic is also pretty cool. Okay, Ogerpon Cornerstone. Was this the one that they used in the tournament? No, I don't think it had Grim. I do remember seeing some Ogerpon and Tyranitar combos, which is cool. Certainly very, very cool seeing them. I have a Chesnaught though. I kind of want to lead Chesnaught because it's cool. So I might lead it with Monkey Dory so that I can counter Fake Out either of their two Fake Out users. And then follow up with Arcanine and Thund. Ignore that Thund is really bad here, and I'm just bringing it because it's one of the Pokemon that I'm showing off. Goldango is not a great matchup. I really don't know what they're going for. I kind of want to Swords Dance and Fake Out the Grim. Swords Dance is probably not correct here, however. This Monkey Dory may just get like forcibly switched. What the hell? Yes, Toxic Poison. My favorite. Are they attacking with Terra Blast? Terra Blast. You know, I would not have predicted. I'm pretty sure you die. You don't? Okay. Terra Blast did 73, so it could be that bunch bulk. So I could just throw the Psychic into it because it will die with both, though I don't know why I wouldn't Acid Spray. Psychic is technically slightly stronger. You need a Terra. I'm going to throw the Acid Spray into that slot. Well, goodbye, Chesnaught. Oh, Spirit Break. That's cool. I'm going to bring Thund down. Cool. You can't Terra that. If you're Scarf, this is really bad. But it's fine. I think I'm going to throw Psychic into the Ush slot as well. It is Scarf. Alright, we'll see who the last one is. It is Ogerpon. That's bad. That is bad. I still have Terra. That is good. I really want to protect Thund, but I don't think it's actually correct. I think that the correct Thund play, it could be Sub or it's Thunderbolt. So I think Thunderbolt removes Grim. I do. So I'm going to go for the Thund, and I'm going to Terra Grass and Head Smash the Ogerpon. Why am I Head Smashing? I don't know. They are Protect instead of Spiky Shield, which is good news for me. I need to not miss this Head Smash. I should definitely be Flare Blitzing. Okay, I could have protected. Oh, that's right, it has Sturdy. Well, that's really bad. Yeah, no, I lost that entirely down to playing badly. I could have protected the Thund. I could have not gone for Head Smash. I could have Flare Blitzed and then I would have had the burn chance. I probably still lost from there. But I did take less recoil, so it's possible I lived. No, I just died. Well, no, I had Terra. So, yeah, it's possible I lived if I went for Flare Blitz. Yeah, that was a misplay. That was a bad misplay. Though I would have been more in range if they were Spiky Shield. I don't know why they're not Spiky Shield. I could have played Monkey Dory more defensively. Could have definitely have just wood hammered the Tyranitar initially as well. It's definitely a reasonable consideration. I could also have Terra'd the Chesnaught there. What the hell is this team? Okay. I want to lead Illumise and Arcanine and then just follow up with the guys. And this is ideally a game where I can Terra Thund. Because Terra Blast is pretty good here. This Shifu could be a problem though. How much Lando take from Hawk? So if I think Lando is going to U-turn here, which honestly I think it might, I could just Helping Hand and Flare Blitz the Empo. I'm going to go for the Helping Hand, Flare Blitz Empo play. Surely they U-turn. Surely they U-turn. They do not U-turn. Surely I do not flinch. Cool. Never scared of a +2 Empo ever. Not once. Not a single time in my life have I been scared of a +2 Empo. Okay. I'm going to switch Chesnaught in as I Tailwind. I do not know what Sinister is going for here. Terra Water? Okay. Well, that's pretty good news for me, I think. So, Lando, do we think it's dying to Helping Hand Woodhammer? That does not feel like we think it's dying to Helping Hand Woodhammer. Sinister, we do think is dying to Helping Hand Woodhammer. So, that's the Pokemon that we're going to Helping Hand Woodhammer. Don't protect. It did not protect. My plan here is definitely to CC and Struggle Bug. They don't have Terra anymore. Thunder's definitely in a good position. Okay, please, please Urshifu die here. Oh, they're still faster than Chesnaught. Well, that's bad. It's actually quite bad. No, Thunder will be faster than Urshifu. Will Thund die to Urshifu, though, is the question. It looks like Thund will not die to Soccer. Will Arc die to Soccer? How much is E-Speed doing here? I think I'm going Thund. And it's dead. I can... You're not Assault Vest. That's not great. I can go for sub and CC here. How much are we... Sorry, how much is Rockslide doing? 8? And Soccer did 16. Really? It dies? Alright, I have to go for the Terra Blast here into Urshifu and the Wood Hammer into Lando. That's bad. I should have just doubled the Lando. I should have just doubled the Lando. Why didn't I double the Lando? Please don't flinch again. Okay, I didn't flinch. Cool, that's a switch, and then E-Speed means I should win. I don't know why I would say that E-Speed means I should win, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to go for sub, and I'm going to E-Speed the Lando. If this Lando lives this E-Speed, I'm just going to cry. I mean, it's basically what it is. But it's matchups like these that I'm running sub for. They went for CC. Okay, now extreme speed into the -1. I think that they were planning on killing me through Protect, right? Yeah, I feel very confident I'm winning from here. I can just go for Terra Blast and extreme speed. There we go. Now that's what Chesnaught is supposed to do. Kill a Terra Water at Sinister. I haven't had the melodic game yet. I'm hoping to get the melodic game with the third game. 1-on-1 is okay. I don't know. I would prefer to be obviously going more 3-0 games when I'm this low on the ladder. But, you know, sometimes you just have to grind. And that's okay. My opponent has gone super heavy on fake out immunities. I wonder if that's rapid. I think that's rapid, but it could honestly still be dark, even with this. Yeah, E-Speed immunities as well. Mile away. Bolt. This Terra is not. I could just fake out. Going for. No toxic thread, this is hacks. Okay, cool. Yep, that's fine. Never once has it been a problem. Now, Terra Blast flying. I sub then. Looks like. How much is Thunderbolt doing to Urshifu? 65 to 77. That's not great. Acid Spray should probably pick that up, right? That's not great. Maybe it should be Sludge Bomb. Thunderbolt will leave it in range of E-Speed though. I'm gonna go drop Psychic into Torn and Thunderbolt into Urshifu. I dodged with Bleak. I dodged the Bleak Wind. That's cool. This is fine. I wish I lived a Bleak Wind reliably. Could Protect. Just to burn the Tailwind turn. Citrus Berry is definitely annoying. I think I'm just going to make the same play I did last turn. I could go for Terra. No, I need the chance to live. This Taunt set is pretty offensive. Like 116 modest. So it's possible that it doesn't break anyway. No, it breaks. It breaks. It breaks. Oh my god, it breaks. That's so bad. That is so bad. Okay, Chesnaught's coming out here. Ah, that's painful. And that was like with hacks. I should have just Thunderbolted the Taunt like I said it was going to do. It's definitely annoying. Okay, that's not great. I'm bringing Arc in. And I'm going to CC the Ursh here. Do I bother CCing Ursh? I mean, yeah, I definitely do, right? There's not really a reason not to. I'm definitely bringing Arc in here. I need the Intimidate. And ideally, I can cycle Arc back out next turn. But I may not be able to, obviously. Oh, okay, that's cool. And that could have been so much worse. I didn't lose a Pokemon. I'm going Monkey. And I'm going to CC Ursh. Now, I don't think we think that KOs. It could KO. It definitely can KO. That's good. That's definitely good news. Yeah, I mean, they still have another Pokemon in the back, which I'm assuming is probably Flutter, based on the fact that Brian Hand's out there. So I'll probably lose. Still have Terra, though. If I'm lucky, they... I don't know. Do something really weird with Urshifu. Maybe CC doesn't pick up Monkey. Oh my god, they did something really... Oh, wait, that was actually a really good play, though. I think that crit could potentially have mattered, because there is a 4x resist. Yeah, that crit definitely mattered. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, that's GG. Yeah, so it was Paul. I should have CC'd. D-Dots is a good move. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I would hammer there. CC was just better. Defense drops and recoil are both the same. Ah, that's unfortunate. I probably could have been more verbal with my plays these games as well. But, yeah. Okay, so definitely the immediate lesson learned is make this sub live Bleak Wind from like a standard taunt set. Let's pull this Thund and Taunt. Honestly, I didn't think it would be threatened. Like, you just have stats, right? Like, okay, you can't change your on Pokemon stats there. Like, you resist. I'm starting to think that move might be cracked, dude. I don't know. It's a strong move. Let's try like this, the 116 modest from like a bulky set. Click level 50. This set doesn't even have Bleak Wind. Singles players they're living in their own universe. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's still like... No, I go back here. You need to take... You need so much bulk. Okay, well, but you can at least sack some of the HP there. 2084. That is a lot. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That is nuts, man. Taunt is a really strong poke. Yeah, they had Dragapult in the back as well. So if I didn't commit the Terra Lost Flying, I needed to do that to win. Sub was a good play though. Clearly I needed the Toxic Poison because Urshifu would have been dead. Toxic Chain's cool. Monkey Dory's cool. Where do I have Chesnaught and Thund tiered? Thund is a really good mon. Thund is an 18. I think it's really, really good. I would strongly recommend anyone consider it if they're just looking for like a Pokemon that is immediately strong on turn 1. It's just like very solid. And then Chesnaught I have here in 9. I don't know. There's all the Pokemon in 9. Like, I don't think it's easy to say you want Chesnaught over Heracross. And like, look at every single one of those matchups. I don't think any of them... let's use the back button to pull back up the previous games. Okay, I can't find it. But like... Okay, no, in this one I maybe could have set up bulk ups, but like, I don't know. That's pretty rough to try and do the Iron Defense body press, and like body press is doing nothing to like Sinistra and Lando. And then in this matchup against multiple Ghost types and Torn, like I'm not setting Iron Defenses up, and then like Urshifu can half ignore them with Wicked Blow anyways. Obviously Drag Ball is thing, but then Iron Defense is not achieving anything. That really speaks to just how utterly insane the current format is. Maybe I should have gone less on bulk and should have just gone more on damage. Ran into, yeah, the double Dark Shifu was definitely interesting. Definitely Dark Shifu has taken over the worst Urshifu, I think. Actually, I don't know if that's borne out. Certainly in tournament, Dark Shifu is really strong, and Water Shifu is strong. But no, it seems like Water Shifu is still finding more usage. Like I don't think I could fit Water Shifu in this team. Didn't find the place to bring Melodic. It is probably not very good. But I wanted to try and use it. Like, you know, when you clear around it already, it's really just Arc that you're getting thing. And then the Monkey Dory Acid Spray is okay. Having Sludge Bomb would have just been better. Having more damage is often good, even on these supporting type mons. Getting crit by Enhance wasn't great. Maybe if Torn had hit that Bleak Wind, it wouldn't have done the thing. Monkey Dory wouldn't have been faster in Tailwind anyways, right? So the speed drop wasn't impactful. Yeah. Not getting crit would have been something, but it would have been everything. Like, this is still 100% Dragon Ball. Yeah. It definitely is a format. Truly is a format with Pokemon in it. I need to, like, ladder with a real team at some point. And get my internal MMR up. I say, as I'm getting, like, Rufflesnot. Yeah. I think that I'm finding a lot with the sort of 6th picks I'm putting on teams. A lot of times they just really are not able to come to games. Like, we saw that with, like, 2 Cresselias in a row. We saw it with Melodic this game. There's a lot of Pokemon that feel awkward to try and bring in the current format. It feels quite difficult because the teams are, especially in best of 1 ladder, so hyper aggressive. I mean, like, the Sinistra team wasn't as much, and that was also the team that I beat. Illumise is okay. You just don't want to run it into opposing Tailwind because my abusers are slower than theirs and weaker than theirs, and like Illumise is just not a good matchup into any of these Pokemon. Obviously, being able to struggle bug through a potential Focus Sash is okay. Like, it's not a terrible Pokemon, it just is made for different matchups. Also, just running into, like, Landos and Urshifus that are immune to Thunder Wave isn't great for it. Thunder Wave is a cool move if you're not running into Pokemon that can't be affected by it. And, like, in this game, Dark Shifu again. Just Dark Shifu. Oh well, thank you everyone for watching. It is cool, even with some of these more mixed successful episodes. It is fun getting to try out new Pokemon, and happy Halloween.